Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Downshift. My name is Orest, and today's video is going to be an update on the B9 S4, specifically the lowering springs from 034 Motorsport. Now that was done 3 weeks ago, and it's been a while since we put out a video, so sorry about that. We had a really cool install planned, but unfortunately I didn't have the correct tool to do that, so I'm gonna have to delay that video. And this one just makes the most sense because the car has been settling and a lot of people have been asking me questions, so I think it only makes sense. So I'm trying to get the absolute best angle right now, but I realize that because we're indoors, the lighting's not as great and I can't show you. So I'm just gonna take it to the street and then we'll get some rollers and I'll talk about it and we'll go from there. Okay, so now I'm at a different location. It's a little bit bright out and hopefully it's not too windy, but this will give you the perfect indication of exactly how low the car is now. So as you guys can see right here, let's see. So maybe 1.5, I would say, whereas before I think it was like 2.5, 3. So this has definitely come down quite a bit. And then the rears over here is probably about the same. It's probably about 1.5. So let's get a side profile here so you guys can see everything. So that's how it's sitting right now. If we go up a bit, let's go to the side. There you have it. Hopefully this open area is perfect because I couldn't have think of a better place. So here we are on the other side. Obviously the exact same. It's about 0.9 inches all four corners. As you can see here, exact same, about 1.5. I'd have to like go up to really go in. You could see a tiny bit of the tire on top. So for some of you, it may not be low enough. But this, I think for every day, if you're commuting, is absolutely perfect. Like I couldn't have asked for anything better. And the wheels sit absolutely flush now. Like this is absolutely an amazing fitment. I cannot complain. So I know that some of you may be watching this video not just to see how much the car has dropped, but to actually hear from somebody who's driven with it how it has affected the driving characteristics. So I will say that it is a tiny bit harsher after the install. You feel the road a little bit more, which is a good and maybe bad thing, but it's honestly fairly nuanced. It's not that big of a deal. There are other springs on the market that go much lower, that are much harsher, that you feel everything, and that personally would worry me. This is exactly what I wanted. It's the most moderate, I would say. So when I'm driving on on-ramps and things of that nature, I'm going a little bit in excessive speed, and I take those on purpose because I want to see the body roll and how well it can take them. And I can say that this car is substantially more planted than stock with these springs. I do have to get wider tires because I'm stretching a little bit. So in terms of race application, it's not the best setup, but with these springs, it made a huge difference. So I definitely recommend getting them. I almost forgot, we are also planning a track day in about 2 or 3 weeks, so we're gonna see how well these springs hold up then. My brother has some new wheels and tires coming. I have another mod that is coming, which I have to install, which is definitely gonna benefit me at the track, so you're gonna see what that is. And I think that is where these springs are really gonna shine. So his car is really slammed. He might have some rubbing, which I really didn't want with my car, and I don't think I'm gonna have that issue. It's going to be absolutely perfect, but that is where this car is going to perform with these springs. It's going to be planted in the corners. It's going to let you dig in, and it rotates very well still. There's no issues that I've noticed from these springs. There's no noise. There's really nothing that I can say that is negative about these. All right, so I also wanted to show a little bit of the bounce. I hope you can see that, and I'm not just shaking the camera, but there is still a little bit of play. They're not completely stiff. So let's see if I can show you guys that. Hold on, maybe I can prop this camera up here. So as we can see here, the car is low, but not too low. Gonna turn the steering wheel here. No rub whatsoever. Looks completely fine. There you have it. So I'm just gonna go for a quick little spin here in the parking lot. Now let's see if the bumps will translate on camera. I don't think you're really gonna be able to see it, but you'll see how I really move, and it's really not bad at all. So there's a bump. It's pretty normal, to be honest. There's nothing drastic here. Obviously stiffer, nice turn in. Oh, I'm having too much fun now. Here comes a bigger bump. Nice turn. Woo! This is a big bump. Yeah, I mean, it's not really bad at all. I'm just looking for bumps now, which is what you never do. Okay, so we have changed locations once again. We can see the Audi S4 in the background, looking amazing, driving amazing also for the end of this video. So before I go, guys, I wanted to let you know that if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to let me know in the comments or message us on Instagram, whatever. We're here to help you guys. Like, we enjoy modding our cars, and we do this stuff so that people can ask us questions about it, and that's pretty much how we operate. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give us a like on this video. Subscribe if you enjoy this content. We have way more coming, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.